Grace, City Beauty lip oil as usual. We're gonna do a 2000s look, and it's like makeup no makeup look. So I'm just like, what happened? Because 1990s brought us some color, but now we're back to no color. So I'm just like, so I'm gonna do the intro. And oh, for the look we're going to be using, this is for the replay crew and those to circle back. Well, if you circle back, you already know what we have used. We're going to use the Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight palette, and we're actually going to do a look with it today and not just use the black or one of the other colors for shading. Hey Alexandra, this is what we're going to be using today. But I'm going to go ahead and do the intro. My Amazon order, I put in for a refund. I remember when I told y'all that the gems on Amazon, it said that they were all one size. It was 3 mm, but then when I got it, it was mixed, and I thought to keep it, and then I'm like, you know what? No, because I do want where they're all one size or separated by size, because that'll be easier to use for myself and for other people. And so I returned it, but they resent it. Not that one. They sent the replacement, so that came. So we're going to take a look at that. Grace, I have a question for you before you get too busy. This is the Neutrogena Rapid Tone Repair Retinol plus Vitamin C Dark Spot Corrector. And this is one of the two things that I purchased for this area right here. I used it last night, and it has a pump. I used it last night, and it fragrance is like halfway through the ingredient list, and my nose started running and my eyes were burning. So I also put it right here for this mark and here for this one. And when I got up today, like an hour ago, I washed my face, did my skincare, and put it on again, but my eyes are just really irritated from the fragrance in this. And so would you like me to send this to you, because I still have to box up your other stuff? So this is, again, the Neutrogena Rapid Tone Repair Retinol plus Vitamin C Dark Spot Corrector. So I can't even say if it works, but the fragrance in it is just too much for me, for my eyes and my sinuses. So let me know if you would like me to add this in your package. And I did purchase it because it was on sale, and I'm like, for the sale price, I'll get it. It was 22 something. Full price was either 30 something or 40 something. And so I'm like, I'll try it to see, but I can't tolerate the fragrance in it. Hello, Raina. How are you? Thank you. Yeah, so let me know this. And if you're multitasking and you don't answer, I'll text you later and ask you. But I do have that here because I didn't want to forget to do that. So so let's just look at what this Amazon gem thing look like. And if it's still the same exact thing, I'm going to return it too, because I wanted one where they were either the same size or separated by size. So I just opened it with my box cutter, and I went out. I was running around town yesterday after I had got my car the repairs done. I had like 2.5 hours sleep and came home. Well, I ran a bunch of errands before I came home, and then I took a nap. I thought I was going to sleep like for a long time, but I only slept for like 3 hours, and I woke up feeling pretty good. I'm trying to see if these are the same size or not, but let's go ahead and open it to see. And they left it downstairs. I'm like, these people, man. Excuse me. And I went to the office and asked the manager if I could put a sign on the door. Hey, Janessa. And she said, yeah, but they'll probably take it down after a while because they like everything to be uniform. And so because it's like a double door, you can open either side. I typed it so it looks really nice, and I used shipping tape, taped it all up. So there's one on one side, one on the other side. And don't you know that says, excuse me, y'all, that says, delivery people, please do not leave. This is not a package drop-off area. Please deliver packages to the address on the package, i.e. the number of the apartment. And y'all know they still leaving packages down there. But what I did notice too is when they would do the photo proof of delivery, sometimes they're not doing the proof of delivery. They'll just say this is the proof of it, but it's no picture. And so they're finding a way to get around it, because if you leave it there, you have to see the sign. I'm like, it's ridiculous. So I'm looking at these gems, pretty colors, but they're looking like they're different sizes. And it didn't really look like that. Oh, Grace, while you're here again, would you like to try this Neutrogena Rapid Tone Repair Retinol plus Vitamin C Dark Spot Corrector? It has too much fragrance for me, and my eyes are really irritated. I used it last night, and I used it today. It is a pump. It's I cannot tolerate the fragrance. My eyes are really itchy and irritated, and my nose keeps running. So if you would like this, I'll put this in your package. So I'm looking at these. I'm trying to see if they are the same size or not. And I think they're not the same size. Yeah, they're not the same size. And so I'm going to return it again, and hopefully they'll just, send me a refund instead of sending a replacement. And it does say that you can get a refund. Well, it says a return. I'm trying to open this. They have like a piece of paper on the top, which I appreciate, because that way nothing will move. Why are you not opening though? Is this taped? Yo, this is taped. They made sure these wasn't going to move. The other one, the sides weren't taped. Oh, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, Janessa. Let me go ahead and toggle the messages. So there's like a piece of tape right here. And is there one on this side? Yep. And I'll show y'all what I got from Mac Store. I made an impulse buy. I was in no condition to be buying anything because I was so exhausted. Y'all, if this spills out, okay. Yep, 2 little gems popped out. Yeah, these are different sizes. Very pretty colors though. But I wanted like all one size, or at least separated by size. These are really pretty. Yeah, these are, and I'm putting some in my hand just to be sure. Are these the same size? Why are they so little? They don't look little in the thing. But these, are they? Shoot, I'm not going to hold them up because I'll drop them. Are these really all the same size? I didn't think 3mm was this small. And the smaller they are, the harder they are to grab. You know what? I think these are. They cannot be, because some look big and some look small. But I'm pinching them so I can put it in my palm to look at them. And they're looking to be the same size. But maybe just all together, it looks like they're bigger. I think these are the same. Damn. Okay, this is a keeper. And this was from... You know what it is? Because it's sparkly. Hey, Dawn. Because it's sparkly, that's why they're looking bigger. Because some are on... Like, they're not all laid flat. Like, they're just all mixed up. So, again, that's what this looks like. So, you see what I'm saying with how they sparkle? So, I think that's what's also making it look like they're different sizes. So, okay, this is a keeper. Just thought that they were bigger. Oh, it's not closing. Oh, shit. It needs to close, because if not, they're going to be all over the place. You know what? Let me take that paper out of here. Y'all, it's 73 outside, 75 inside. I have my balcony door open over there and the fan on over there, and I do have this fan plugged in over here, because for this one I have a remote. Alright, so it does, this side does not want to close. Oh, shit. Because if that keeps popping open, these are going to fall out. Let me just put that in the kitchen and mess with that later. So when I went to Mac, I went in there to get something for 2 other people. Where's my paper? I wrote down what I did just after my car. And I did just need rear brakes and rear rotors. And he did check to see if I needed a coolant flush. He was like, hello, Latham. And he said I didn't need a coolant flush. He said it just needed to be topped off. And that's something I told y'all the dealership said I needed. And he was like, you didn't need that. So these are all the places I went yesterday off of like 2.5 hours sleep. But while I was at the dealership, I did get some paperwork done. So when I left there, I went to Ulta. The beauty board did a $10 gift card this time instead of putting the money into your account and then you can save it up and spend it as you want to spend it. So that was kind of annoying because I didn't want to spend any money. Who is Oh, hey Patricia. Thank you for that. So, and I am running low on shampoo. And so they had a 3-ounce bottle for $12, and so I purchased that for pickup. So I only paid $2 for that. And then I went to Trader Joe's, got a gift card for a friend, and then I went to the Mac store to get something for 2 different people, and I made an impulse purchase for myself. And when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, "Girl!" And then I went to Aldi to get some more seeds because I'm back to the cucumber, tomato, onion salad. I put pepitos in it, which are pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and dried cranberries, and I dump a protein in it, and of course Gouda cheese. And so I went to Aldi for that stuff, and then Hobby Lobby because there was a chick that did a short on YouTube. She's a pro makeup artist, and she was getting like the little sample jars and stuff from Hobby Lobby. I said, let me just go see what's going on over there. And I did purchase a few things, something I didn't think I was going to get, but I did because I'm like, this will come in handy. And then I checked my mailbox. Came home. Oh, when I was at the mall, I did pick up food at the food court because, yeah. So this is what we got from Hobby Lobby. And then we're going to get into this look. It should be fairly quick because the 2000s looks that I saw, all of them were either makeup, no makeup look, or it was a light blue eyeshadow look. And I'm like, so the look will be quick. Should be. So for myself at Hobby Lobby, I got 2 things. One thing, this was on clearance for 99 cents. It's big and it's bulky, but y'all know what? I'm going to put my eyelashes in here. And so for 99 cents, but I'm going to wash it first. And I didn't take the paper off or anything, but the size is good. So this will even fit the foo-foo lashes. And if they tend to stick to each other, I'll just put one here and one here because I have 2 lashes open right now. And so I got that for that. I'm like, oh, I'll do that for 99 cents. This is what I have my lashes in right now. This is an eyeshadow palette. So I just have them in here now. But they're going to be moved into this, and this will just sit somewhere out the way, hopefully. Oh, my Mountain Dew ain't close by. I did have Mountain Dew today, y'all, because I was sleeping really good. These are appetizer cups. It is 20 in here. They're 2 ounces a piece, and these were $1.99. I got 4 of them, and because I got 4 of them. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't do my intro. I do curse y'all if you're new here. And I got these because to use with mixing medium and putting either the gem powder or the loose glitter in here, because I do keep these 2 here, right? The last time I did not use this one, I used this one. I cannot get this off of here. And even because it does say it makes it waterproof, transfer proof, all the proofs, and they were right, because at first I did just put micellar water in it hoping to loosen it up. It didn't loosen up, so then I dumped that out and I put in Dawn dish detergent and I let that sit for a while and it still wouldn't come out. So then I was scraping it with my finger and I was able to get all of it off except where you see this white and these 2 little white pieces up here. I'm like, this like here for home, like it's okay. But I was like, I don't want to, like if I went somewhere to get something done and they pull this out, I'm gonna be like, is that clean? You know what I'm saying? And so when I saw these, I said I can use these here. And if they don't get clean here, that's okay. But then I also leave them in my kit for when I work at events. And so yeah, I got 4 of these. They were $1.99 a piece. And it's 20 in each one. And so Janessa, I didn't pack up your stuff yet either. Would you like me to put one of these in your, or even 2 of them since it's 20 in here, because I can always go back and get more. Would you like me to put at least one of these in your box with your stuff? But I was like, yeah, because it does look gross to me. And I spent maybe like altogether 20 minutes trying to clean this out. It will not come out. And so this one I did not use, so that can just go back for regular use for sauces and stuff. But yeah, I got this for that. Yeah. How about I just go ahead and put one in your stuff anyway? Yeah, I have one sitting over there for you. These, oh goodness, I'm gonna put stuff back. So let me show you what I got from MAC for me, which was an impulse buy. So this is one thing I got. Right? I know. Oh, Janessa, Mayron now has colored setting powders. Because they used to just have the color set, the white one. Now they have a blue one, a red one, a green one, and whatever else. I'm just like, ooh. But I'm like, girl, slow down, because I got enough stuff for my kit. Yes, I'll put 2 of these in your, where's the thing? Y'all put 2 of these in your box. And for the price, I'm like, shit. Stuff is going to fall any minute. Remember I was telling y'all about the guy that when I did his face, he wanted Ruby Woo when he went to get it out of his bag. I'll be at that event next month. And so what I got, and I didn't ask him if he uses it, but he is just so fabulous, y'all. I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I got a Ruby Woo lip liner. And I got a Ruby Woo lip glass. And so these are for him. So when I see him, I'm going to say, do you use lip liners and lip glass? If he says yes, I'm going to say good because I have something for you. If he says no, I'll just have these somewhere here for me or give them away because I have a lip liner and lip glass in Ruby Woo. And I have the lipstick that Janessa sent me. And so, and then I got 2 more. I got 2 MAC lip glass cushion. Okay, so a while ago, one of the employees there, her name is Sky, and so we were chit-chatting, and she was there again. So we're always like, hey, girl, good to see you, da-da-da. And so I was saying how they had a duo of the lip glass air, 2 lip glass airs. And I'm like, I already have one of those colors. And I said, and, they don't really give color, because it's like a lip gloss. So she was saying the lip cushions, the lip glass cushion, she said they give more color than the lip glass. And so she was like, you should try them. So I went and did swatches. Y'all look at these colors. Y'all know my favorite lip color is black. So I was just like, excuse me, and I told her, I said, I am in no position, no condition to be making choices right now. So it was an impulse buy. And so then when she was ringing me up, she was saying, would you like anything else? I said, no, unless you got the stuff for free back there. And so she asked me, y'all, this is getting tired because some of these bristles is hanging out. I said, now that you have something free. So she asked me if I use mascara. Who don't use mascara that do makeup? So she put this in here. So that's that. So we're going to open and swatch these lip glass air cushions. And then too, I've been doing different types of looks lately too. So it's almost the same packaging as the lip glass air. Hi, my name is Dion. I'm a label whore. Camden in the house. How you doing, Griffin? Waiting for your daughter to get out of theater practice. Good to see you. Good to see you too. And so it's almost like the lip glass air. I do like this better, just the packaging of it, because it has, let me get the glare off. The stripes where these are just plain, but that's okay because then I can tell them apart. But y'all look at this color. And I did swatch them in the store. I'm just like, I said, I am in no state of mind to be making life choices. This is the other one. And I do know I have been doing different lip looks, different eye looks, different looks. But I'm just like, girl. So let me take some of this lip oil off, and we're going to go ahead and swatch these really quick. And then we're going to get into this look. Who is... Oh, I was going to say, who's Jane? Janessa. I was gonna say, who that? So this one is, oh gosh, I'm gonna look on the lid. This is yes exclamation point. We're gonna see if it's a yes. And then after the fact, I thought about this that I have from Notoriously Morbid, but they are different though. And this is a liquid lipstick. But I'm just like, girl, you don't even wear these colors. So let's see. Yo, why I look, with a brown lip liner though. MAC lip products smell nice. on the look and with a liner, it'll work. It's making my mustache area look darker. Anyway, I'm gonna text Grace later about this Neutrogena thing. Because I don't think I saw an answer. Oh, I put that in the wrong MAC bag. Put that in the trash bag. Like squash. And I kept telling her, I am not in a state of mind to be making choices. And you know what it is too? Like I had in my mind, okay, lip liner, lip gloss, and I got 2 things for other people. And so I'm adding up the money because stuff at MAC is $20+, right? So I'm like, okay. But I forgot that I get a discount with them. And so when she was like, oh, this is your total, I'm like, and I was like, oh, I said, I forgot. And so, yeah, impulse purchase for these. So we're going to put that over there. We're going to try this one. This one is malt. I really was in no. I'm laughing at myself on the inside. I knew this was going to be nude. Dare I say I like this one better because the other one is orange. But this also with a liner. Line and fill in and then put this on. Alright, so I will. Yeah, this just blends in as well, but it's okay. And I did swatch them, so I knew and I still got them. I was thinking about creative looks and like other stuff that I'll be doing lately. But that was like seriously an impulse purchase because I didn't need them. Yo, that discount, y'all, I'll be like, ugh, what else can I get? I was so exhausted. Did I put eye cream on already? Yes. All right, we're gonna jump into this look. For those who came in, we're not using a lot of stuff. 1920s look. Yeah, Janessa, I was just like, and when I swatched it, I was thinking, these are not your colors. But then my mind was thinking, I've been doing different things lately, doing different color combinations lately, lining and filling in my lips and then putting something on top of it. And so like all these things were rapidly spitfiring through my brain. And I purchased them. Yeah. So again, we're using Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight Palette. We're actually doing a eye look today. All the pictures I saw were either makeup, no makeup looks, or where's my damn it. Both of my metal palettes are in the kitchen from when I washed them. So what we're going to do, we're going to use this cruddy one for our primer foundation. And so they were either makeup, no makeup looks, or it was like a light blue eyeshadow look and the face was still no makeup. So we're going to use the Mario palette, which means sticking to the lighter side. And so everything over here, or anything over here except for the blue. And we're going to use our Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette Volume 2, bronzer, whatever, finishing powder. You can use them for whatever you want though. We're going to put this on our lips. This is MAC Lip Glazer. This is Marrakesh. And we're going to put on their Lip Glass Air. This one is Accolade. So this is going to be our lip situation. I was looking to see if I had a lighter lip liner. This would work. That might blend in too much. You know, let's do this. This color is that grage color, and it is more colorful than it looks though. I will leave that out too. We're going to use paint powder, of course, and we're going to put this on upper lash line since it's going to be a light ethereal eye look. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and do the intro. What am I doing? Concealer. Hello again and welcome. My name is Dion, and I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. The crazy is knowing it's okay to be your authentic self in a world where people have the audacity to tell you who and how you should be. Like, person, get out of my face. Like, why are you here if you're complaining? Anyway, I'm here to tell you, just be your authentic self. It is very freeing to not live your life according to other people's expectations, which are usually unrealistic. Just be who you are. It is very freeing. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You may hear you must use this, you must use that. If you want to get this look, you need this type of brush, that type of brush. I'm here to tell you, use whatever you want to use, however you want to use it, with whatever tools to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here we believe in self-acceptance and I feel like a piece of hair went in my ear. Y'all know I ain't got no hair. Here we believe in self-acceptance, self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. So that's what the Crazy Troll Nation is. That's what we stand for. That's what we believe in. That's our motto. If you've been hearing it, I do hope it has become one of your daily affirmations. If you just heard it for the first time, I hope that it does resonate with you. So just be yourself, wear what you want to, and just rock it. Period. I forgot to do my eyebrows. Two things about me. I curse sometimes because I curse sometimes. The other thing is there's an organism named Bruce that lives in my throat that likes to randomly hiccup, gurgle, and belch. I try to be aware of him to say, excuse me, but sometimes I'm not. And when I watch it back, meaning after it's already on YouTube, I'm like, girl, that was disgusting. And you really didn't hear or feel that in your throat. Nope. Sometimes I really don't because of whatever I'm doing. So I did buy a rock spot corrector thing too, and that has fragrance in it too. Like, why? But it's like the third or fourth from the bottom, and the ingredient list is like this long, where this one is in the middle. And as soon as I put it on, because I was putting it here and right here, the vapors of the the perfume, my eyes started itching and then my nose started running because it's over here. And so I thought I could deal with it. And so I said, because when I try new products, I put it on by itself. And I'm like, okay, when I put my other skincare on, that'll probably, take it down as far as the fragrance and, how my eyes are feeling. But nope, it made my eyes feel worse, even with other skincare on top. And so I'm like, so I don't know if it works or not, but I'm like, I'm not going to be walking around with itchy, irritated eyes for this right here. So I will try to rock one. And I do use their, one of their eye creams before I go to bed, and I do really like it. It's just what is it? It's a retinol eye cream, and I do like it. And so when I saw their product on sale for this spot corrector from Ulta, I said I'll try that too. And if I like it, I'm sure if BJ's have it, it'll be cheaper because their eye cream, it was a 2-pack, and the price was really good. The price of 2 was maybe $5 more than the price of 1 if I would have got it at Ulta. And so, seeing if it's dry. Oh, goodness. Ooh. A little bit more powder because this side felt a little damp still. Yeah. Y'all, this brush, every time I use this brush, I just have to show it because I'm just like, why are you looking like that? This brush is tired. I'm not warm yet, so I'm like, I don't know why this isn't feeling dry, but that is that luminizing Fenty foundation, which does need more powder than the soft matte to dry down. Y'all, this powder is almost done. Oh man, get powder off my shirt. All right, so we're just going to use a different brush because I have different brushes here. So we're going to go in this palette. So this should be a quick-ish video, even though we've been here at 30 minutes already. Let me toggle, make sure I'm not missing anybody. I see new people, so if this is your first time here, feel free to say hello, because I do talk to everybody, or otherwise I'll just keep talking like I've been talking. I still forgot to do my brows. I said before I didn't think, I probably said I wasn't going to buy any more of the Mayron glitters, but I do want a couple other colors because it is easier. Cable Knitter, how are you? You look like your mom's VA in Virginia and North Carolina folk. I do have family down there, but I'm originally from New Jersey. But I do have some family on my dad's side, excuse me, that moved down to North Carolina. And I do have my dad's nose. My dad's parents both had huge noses. And Yeah, so if your family members have big noses, that might be why. And my family is down there, like we all got like super huge noses. I've been in such a mood to shop lately, but I need to wait until my bonus comes in May. The sneak peek of the new man. Look, I saw like one picture. I took out the Lancome Sills Booster XL mascara base and the Fenty Hella Thick mascara. This is like a no makeup type thing. What am I going to do? Hey CM, how are you? Whew, I don't know about anybody else, but that Mountain Dew I sipped is starting to kick in. I'm thinking to just do... I'm going to just do Nudge Nudge Ink Ink. Because the looks were not colorful. And I was disappointed when I looked up pictures for... We'll just do Nudge Nudge Ink Ink. Because the 90s, we finally got the color. Because the 40s, 50s, and 60s, 70s wasn't any color. 80s wasn't any color. But, and so then we get to 1990s. Oh, we had color. And now in 2000s is no color. I'm like, what the hell? Hey, from Harlem, how you doing? Yo, traffic up there would be crazy. My second husband, I had bought tickets for us to go to the Lion King play, which I have seen before when I was studying for my undergrad. And so I rented us a room for the weekend, and we stayed in Manhattan, so that way we can just walk to the theater. And where was I going with that? Oh, he said he wanted to drive, and I said when we get to North Jersey, because I'm in the state of Delaware, I said when we get to North Jersey, pull over and I'll drive. And he's like, why? I said because I know how to drive in Manhattan. I got my undergrad from Long Island University on Long Island, and going through the BQE and all of that stuff. And so I told him, I said, cabs run the city, cabs run Manhattan. I don't care what nobody say. But so yeah, he pulled over before we got through North Jersey, and when we got closer to Manhattan, he was like, damn, I see what you mean. I'm like, if you don't go with the flow, they will run your ass off the road, like for real. The cabs run the city. Random user, what's up, man? What's up with you? Everyone there is a bit of crazy. Yeah, everything's a bit of crazy everywhere. People just don't want to admit it. Not the nose, just the general features. Okay. Oh, true story. Everywhere I go, like whatever state I go to, somebody says, let me do my brows while I'm talking, because I seem to not be able to do this and talk at the same time today. Every state I go to, somebody says, you look just like so-and-so. And so I do think, same on the sidewalk, I gotta get out the lane and keep, yup. And when I was my undergrad, that was in 94, 93, 94, and I graduated with my bachelor's in January 95. And I had a raggedy Honda, Hyundai, not a Honda. And people would say, if you have an expensive car, they will avoid being around people who drive in like beat up cars because they will run your ass off the road, and they don't care because it's already a raggedy ass car. So I had a raggedy ass car, so I'm just zipping around on the highways and stuff. It was hilarious. And I didn't realize it, but when I would go home on break, my mom would say, can you stop driving like that? I'm like, what are you talking about? So I had started driving like a New Yorker. And my mom, she'd be holding on to stuff, and I'm like, look, you're making me jittery. I'm like, can you just sit there, like, close your eyes and take a nap, because she over there, you know, I'm just like, you're gonna make me crash because you acting all jittery. But oh man, I'm like, yeah, you gotta drive like them or get run off the road, and you gotta pay attention, because you might have to do a quick swerve to not hit somebody, or you see somebody coming in your lane, a cab coming into your lane, you gotta do a quick move. You just got to go for it. Yeah, but people, yeah, he thought I was joking. But when the closer we got to Manhattan, he was just like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, I told you. And I'm just zipping around. And I had a decent car by then, but you drive like that or you get ran off the road. It ain't no joke. Because for cabs, like, that's how they make their money. They're going to make their money. And they are not going to let you stop them. I don't even know why they got traffic lights, but yeah, defensive driving is a must. Yeah. So whenever I would go with somebody that's not from there, which I'm not from there, but haven't been to school up there, I'm like, look, stop before we get to the bridge, before we get to the city, because I'll drive from there. But if you got a raggedy car, you can do whatever you want to do. Because the fancier car people, they not trying to get in an accident. Where if you got a raggedy car, it's like, what's the worst that's going to happen? It's already beat up and raggedy and got dents all in it. But it is crazy though. And what's even more crazy that I'm thinking about it now is how I had got used to it so quick. It was never like, oh my gosh. It's like, girl, you see an opening, you better jump your ass into the main flow of traffic from the entry lane. Shit. You better go for it, because you'll be sitting there all day. And don't let it be an old person, because man, you better get out of my way. Thank you for that flashback, because I forgot about that. Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. And I was so used to it. My mom hated my driving after that. She was like, can you stop driving? Can you stop doing this? I'm like, what? Close your eyes and take a nap, because you're making me nervous. Because she grabbing the dashboard and holding the seatbelt and holding on to the door handle. Hey, Tanya. The makeup gorgeous guy was on IG showing us the house slabs reformatted and repackaged that Liquid Lippy used to love, with more shades as it will transfer. The atomic shaker you're talking about, Tanya? I don't know why, Tanya, I'm thinking of something I was supposed to say to you, or ask you, or tell you. But are you talking about the atomic shaker? I think there was a formulation problem, because I loved them. And then all of a sudden they stopped making them. And I'm like, oh, what happened? Excuse me. I do think that's why Fenty stopped making their black stunner. And I forget what the name of it was. They still made all the other colors, but they stopped making a black one. And the PAO was 12 months, but mine started smelling rank at like 6 months. And so I'm thinking it was just a formulation problem or an ingredient problem with that as to why they stopped making the black one, but they still make all the other ones. But yeah, I was kind of like, y'all know how I feel about a black lip. Why y'all playing with me? If they do come back with the atomic shakers, ooh, they did. Reformulated and repackaged. Hopefully it functions the same. And a lot of brands are reformulating a lot of things because the regulations are changing and or because of tariffs. And we know is when you look at your ingredient list on your things, not that, when you look at where something is made from, chances are it is not the United States, or it'll say made in the United States with international parts or international components. And so it's very little that the United States makes on its own from beginning to end. It really is. And I didn't realize it until I started looking at some of my go-to things that I have here. And I'm like, damn, made in Germany, made in Italy, made in Italy, made in Italy, made in the United States with international components. And I'm just like, damn, the U.S. don't make nothing on their own. And that's what made tariffs so stupid. Oh, we're going to open factories and start selling our own stuff. It takes 3 to 5 years to do it, to build a factory. So it's like, dude, what are you talking about? But then he also said U.S. citizens wouldn't pay tariffs. He had no idea how they work, and nobody around him told him how they work, because we surely do pay that in taxes. Is it? Oh, let me stop. Okay. We make a lot of mistakes from beginning to end. What are you talking about? Mistakes how? From what? I don't make mistakes. I do learning lessons. We're going to take this. We're going to take the darker, which is golden bronze light. Even if something is a mistake, I try to learn from it so that I don't keep making that same mistake. Yeah. So we're using this as a bronzer, even though everything in here has some shimmer to it. This eye is starting to, y'all, this, I thought I could do it. And I don't want to take it back. I just don't feel like going over there. But people in a no U.S. factory could compete if they paid a living wage here compared to what folks get paid. Yup. And that's the thing, like the businesses, because Well, we do know that they mark up, and so the companies are making a lot of money getting materials from, overseas. And quiet is kept. China is the bomb. Like people want to automatically think, okay, China makes cheap stuff. No, they don't. No, they don't. They had them fooled with them luxury bags, didn't they? China does come out with some really good. Some stuff is crappy, but then some stuff is like, wow, this is really great. Depending on what site you buy it from. Like if you buy it from Temu, chances are it's going to be questionable. But I do have some nice stuff from um, Temu, and other stuff was like, girl, no, this is radiant light. We're going to put this all over. Same brush. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping because I have other brushes here. So we're going to switch brushes and do this all over because I already did the tags and I don't want to have to go back and change them. So I'm going to use this one to just add more of the bronzer. Well, it's not a bronzer, but this is a pretty color. Yeah, and United States don't pay a livable wage. Minimum wage is a fucking joke. And there's inflation and shrinkflation every friggin' year. So you paying more, but you're still not making more money. But we're not supposed to be able to figure that out. Radiant light. We're not supposed to be smart enough to figure that out. So we're just gonna put this all over. I remember when tariffs first started, when he was going back and forth over, well, we're going to do 20% across the board. And then he was like, okay, well, for aluminum, we're going to up it to 45%. And then we're going to put it back down to 10%. Then we're going to suspend it for a week. And then, like, when he was going back and forth every other day, there was, I forget what YouTube channel it was, and they laid out, I don't know if it was Ford, and maybe I'm thinking Ford because I have a Ford, but they laid out the different parts of the vehicle, like even for the engine, your carburetor, for this, for that, for this, for that. And he was saying, this is made from this country, this came from Mexico, this came from China, this came from Germany. So he was like, even if it says made in America, all the parts come from different places. They just assemble it here in America. And so I don't think people knew that. And the thing with wealthy people problems is they don't know the struggle because they can just go do whatever they want to do at any time. It's us regular folk that are feeling it. We're going to put that brush down and we're going to take this. The one we used for the bronzer ish was the F43. The one we used for radiant light, this one is, and these are all Sigmas, F11. I'm going to take some more of that because I want to put some more right here. And so it's just, and this is not a political channel at all, but it's just the way it is, which is unfortunate. But I'm going to take this one, the F03. He is, let me back up. No, they're making the actual designer items on one factory line. They're making their knockoffs on the other line in the same factory, just with cheaper materials, so China can make stuff. Yeah, they absolutely can, and they do. We're going to put the soft light under my eyes. He's 100%. He simply must do whatever people tell him to do. And I remember seeing like a while ago that I don't think he's smart, but the people around him were smart. Because how did he not know that the United States citizens pay tariffs? And I remember distinctly that he was doing an interview somewhere and they said, will Americans pay tariffs? And he sat there and he went, no, I don't think so. No, they won't pay it. And I'm like, yeah, we will. Like, so he really, at that time, like, he really didn't. And even now, it's not even talked about how he said that we wouldn't. Like, at first, they were saying that, but then after a while, they just stopped saying that as a reminder that, okay, yeah, you motherfucker, you idiot. But anyway, we're going to do our inner rims. This is Nudge Nudge Ink, and we're going to put a lower lash line. But it's just like, and because people believe whatever comes, some people believe whatever comes out of his mouth, they're just like, oh, I don't know why prices are going up. Because of tariffs. Like, why do you think? Like, it's a tax on the American people. Like, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult to understand What's going on? Is that my fan or is it raining? It's raining outside. This is why sometimes I would like this eyeliner, sometimes I wouldn't, because it looks like I have pink eye, like the shade of it. If y'all can see, let me move this because this casts a glare. And so, yeah, it makes me look like I'm sick. It works for grungy and goth looks. And so I didn't repurchase it because I was on the fence about it because of how it looks. But then when I used it up, I'm like, I'm not going to repurchase it. It is raining. I could hear it. I found myself looking for it. Like, oh, where's Nudge? And I'm like, damn, I didn't repurchase it. I really missed it. So then I ended up repurchasing it. So I do finish eyeliners. It might take a while, but I do finish eyeliners. And put some in lower lash line. It's not a storm, because I know that one time, y'all, it was thundering, it was lightning. And I was like, do y'all hear that? And the rain was beating the side of the building. And some of y'all were like, yeah, I could hear it. And when I watched it back, I was like, damn, like that's loud. And I kept hoping it wasn't going to mess with my phone connection. And thankfully it didn't. So this is what that looks like. So you see what I'm saying? How it looks, makes me look a little sick in a way. But it works. I really did miss it. Like, I was like, where's, I'm like, I didn't repurchase that. Darn you. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. And we want to prime the eye. Where? It's right in front of me. Y'all, we are down to here with this primer. So we're gonna, my eyes are irritated from that perfume. The fragrance. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep using that. I'll text Grace later and see if she, excuse me, see if she wants it. Have you tried those magnetic lashes? I used those a while ago and I do like them. And then I made it a point to use the regular ones that you glue on because I'm like, I'm gonna have to learn to use them sooner or later. But those are my favorites though. Those are my favorites. But yeah, I have a bunch. And I don't know where I got them from. Maybe Amazon. But the price was like super cheap. And when I realized I like them, I had bought more. Because I'm always going to use lashes, or so I told myself. But people don't ask for them. And I think because I kind of hide them in the back of all my other stuff. Because when I set up my table, it is so much stuff. That wasn't thunder. Maybe it was. Because it was just one little kind of roll. But that one storm, y'all, it was like rolling thunder. And it was just like, oh my God, am I going to end up in a hurricane and look up and be in Kansas? It was awful. But clean my vehicle. Oh, it does rain because my vehicle, when I went out yesterday, was kind of greenish. I'm starting to sweat. Sweat. MAC paint pounding groundwork. Okay. To me, they're the easiest ones. And I think this is the glue that it came with. Where's the box? And so you put this on as an eyeliner and then just pop it on. And it works good. I like it. It's super easy. I am getting used to regular lashes, but I'm still just like... And as Janessa would say, one always goes on real easy, real nice. And then the second one we put on, I found that to be true for myself too. The second one I put on, and it just gives me problems. So I don't know like what's up with that. And one always looks good. Sometimes when you see the space between my lash line and all of that, I'm just like, ugh. Debutante here on YouTube, she starts her video with lashes on. And then she does her eye look. I can't see past the lashes to get to the eye, like even to add extra eyeliner. Because sometimes when I'm looking down, which I don't notice, I take a picture. When I look down, you can see the jagged line from the glue liner. Hey, Nightmare, how are you? Nightmare Gaming, thank you. But and her mirror's up here somewhere, or whatever she's looking in, because she'll do this, and then, she'll go behind her lashes and put on her eyeshadow, and she be doing stuff. But the lashes I wear, I can't even see back there. Like, I don't know. I don't know how she do that. And I be watching her do it, and I still don't know how she do it. But yeah, she starts her videos already with lashes on, and then she does her eyeshadow look. She's a good person. She's good people. We used to chat before when I was on Instagram, but then when Instagram broke up with me, we lost touch. But you thought the magnetic one stuck to each other, upper to lower with no glue. No, yeah, this has some magnetic element in it, where you just put this on and it just sticks on there. Let me see. Is it close by? No, it's not close by. Ah, my hip wants to pop. No, you still have, because it has to have something to stick to. Still, yeah. So there's a magnetic element in the liner, and it just causes the lash to just stick. Yeah, because I used to think that too. Like, why is it glue if it's magnetic? But then it still has to stick to something. Which really doesn't make any different than regular lash glue or regular lashes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. But it was easier for me because they did stick quicker, easier. I'm probably not making sense. We're going to take the original magnetic lashes were like that, 2 pieces, and they stick to each other on either side of the lash. The newer version with the glue is so much easier. I'm not understanding. They stick to each other on either side? When you say other side of the lash, you mean our lashes? Like you can put them up top or underneath? I will not try the under lash because I don't want glue that close to my inner rims and to my eyeball. You thought the upper stuck to the lower. I'm confused. Wait, I thought the upper stuck to the lower with your natural lash sandwiched in between. So you're saying you thought you put one lash up here and one lash under here, and they just stuck to each other? That's a lot of lashes. Hey, Julie, how are you this evening? Thank you, Allison. New people, make sure y'all subscribe. We do lives at least 3 times a week, and days where we don't have lives, there's a video that goes up. Because some people didn't know I do regular videos too. But yeah, so make sure y'all subscribe, turn on your notification bell, stay in touch. Because I love talking to new people, so I love when people come in and they speak. Because I'll see the numbers going up, and I'm like, but nobody ain't saying nothing except my regular people. Which y'all know I love my regular trolls too. But I do like to chat. Chit-chat. But this is a no makeup look. What the hell? We're going to take this one in the middle. Y'all, I don't know what I was going through, or maybe I just felt like spending money, but I was looking at the original one. But then I'm like, girl, them colors is more basic than these. And these do serve a purpose. They do. But I was just like, why are you tripping acting like you want the other one? Because I was looking at it, and you know what it is? It's because it's so pretty. Oh, Tanya, I know what it was. I liked the comment when you said thank you for mentioning, I got shadow on this eye, as an art piece for that. What did a Dior something that you had posted about? Are you going to get it or are you not going to get it? And I thought to write that because sometimes people do just buy stuff just to put it on display because it's pretty. I would prefer to use it, but... And for that price though, still, would you want to pay that price just for like some little thing like this, even though it'd be really pretty? But it depends on if that's what you want to do. Hey, Julie. I have my own eyelashes. Scared I'll rip them off with fake ones. What for, you think? I don't... Okay, let me read that again. Thank you for subscribing, Allison. I appreciate it. Okay, let me read that again. Oh, that's what you thought with the... that would be a lot of lashes. I love the green look you just did. Oh, thank you. I thought it was... and I remember saying in that live stream that Instagram is so supportive. Like a lot of people... Well, not a lot, but somebody was like, green is really your color? And I'm like... And not because we know Janessa's favorite color is green, so green is fabulous. Hey, Juanita. What do I think about what? Oh, you have your own lashes. Okay, let me read that one again. That's the one where I was like, I have my own eyelashes. Scared I'll rip them off with the fake ones. Oh, that's what you were saying. I used to think that would happen too, but I haven't. Yeah, I don't... I don't think so. I haven't had that experience. Hey, Tracy from daycare. I think you need to talk to your baby daddy about that, Tracy. I don't have nothing to do with you, your kid, or child support. And I think you're just bad trolling. That's what I think. But yeah, yeah, we none of us don't know what. No, you need to talk to your baby daddy. Wrong live. Oh my gosh, that is funny. Y'all, see, this is why I like chatting with people. Because y'all, we be having fun here. Let me go to the next brush with the next color. You know what? I'm going to put this all over the lid. So I could have took an Hourglass number 3 brush. That is funny. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that belly laugh. Because sometimes we're like, ha ha. Another time, it's like, ho, ho, ho. Like, that was a serious, that was a serious laugh. Poor Tracy. Sometimes it happens. And I think I figured out why. I didn't think a lot about it. But there's time that once in a blue moon, somebody will comment something and it doesn't go with the video at all. And I'm just like, so I'll just heart it, or I'll just, comment back according to what they said. But in my mind, I'm like, that didn't have nothing to do with the video. Like, what are they talking about? And then they'll message me saying, oh, I meant to leave that under, a different video. And I was just like, what? But then it happened to me. Thought it was going to have a drama-free day, but no. Oh, they calling me out. I'm like, oh, I don't know none of the people. That was really funny. Oh gosh. And so it happened to me a couple times. And I think what happened was, it's like if I'm on my phone and I'm watching a video, and then I might still be scrolling like under the video, and it's usually a post. And so I'll click to leave a comment thinking it's the video, but it's whatever somebody put on their community tab. And so that's what I think happens. That's what I really think happens. Because when that happened, I'm like, wait a minute. That wasn't where I put that, but it was where I put it. And so I think that's what happens. It's because I'm scrolling and then I just click comment, for a post, and I'm thinking I'm clicking comment for the video. We don't even need all these brushes for this no makeup look, y'all. I was just so disappointed that the 20s took us back to this. So I'm putting all these other brushes away. We're gonna take this brush. Jeepers. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna see what this does. Y'all know I at least want to do that one. We're gonna see what this does. Excuse me for the glare. This one is more gray. This one is more pasty gray. That makes sense. She like round up and yeah. Better have my money. Don't act like you forgot. Blah, blah, blah. Yo, I don't care what nobody say. Rihanna be doing her damn thing. Her music fans are like, when she dropped the album, I'm like, you know what? She don't have to. And I did like her music. I did. But she is doing her thing. She is living her best life with Fenty Beauty, Fenty Skin. I don't know if she still has Savage lingerie line or not, but she did that. I don't know if she still has that. Let me know, y'all. Does she still have that? Her lingerie line. And if I'm not mistaken, did she come out with a perfume? And she raises her own damn kids. I shouldn't have said damn kids. Because some of these celebrities, they got the nannies, and you see them out with people. Like, where your children at? Like, she be out with her kids. And I really, I respect that. Because some of these celebrities, now I don't know at home if she got nannies or not. But, like, video clips and stuff I be seeing of her, like, not only is she a businesswoman, but she's also an active, very present mom. Diversify like a boss, yes. So if one thing don't work out, she still got revenue coming in from other stuff, from other places. So I'm like, damn. So I think she was on somebody's record, or they did a song together or something. And I don't really listen to a lot of new music. I'm an old school hip hop head, and there's a USB in my vehicle that I can just go through whatever genres I want to listen to. don't like this look, y'all. This is like, what is happening? I've not tried her makeup yet. Still rolling with drugstore brushes. I do. I'm trying to see what I would recommend. Like if Ulta has a 20% off that includes prestige. And sometimes her website will have sales too. Sometimes something might be 30% off. Sometimes stuff might be 20, or there might be a bundle deal. I do like her gloss bombs, but I don't use them often because they're a little grainy. They're not smooth, but that's just me. Some people love them. I do really like her mascaras, and she has different ones. The different ones I've tried, I've liked them all. Her foundation, I love it. The luminous one, not so much because it makes me look glowier than I'm used to looking, but I have the luminous one and I have a soft matte foundation. This is the soft matte one I didn't open yet. I love her eye primer because for me it's tacky, and so I never have an issue with our shimmer's going to stick, our metallic's going to stick. For some people it's not tacky though, but for me it is tacky, and I love it for that reason. Oh, the only brow pencil I've been using since I tried it is her brow pencil. This is the only brow pencil I've been using since I tried it. And so her makeup was iffy. I like the Moroccan Spice palette. Y'all, I am sweating. Why did I flare my nostrils? Excuse me for smacking. I like the Moroccan Spice palette. Her other eyeshadow palettes was kind of suspect. So I see why. I can understand why she didn't do more eyeshadow palettes. I didn't, her bronzers was okay, but I like House Labs better. But some people love her bronzers and blushes. I do like her cream blushes, but I don't use a lot of creams, but you know, so it's just like, if anything, I would say just try one of her mascaras. Like how bad can a mascara be? Yeah, I'm CVS, not Sephora yet. Yeah, and they have Fenty also at Ulta. So that's why I was saying we have y'all. I don't want to turn that fan on. My eyes are going to start tearing, and they're already irritated from that damn perfume and that spot treatment thing. Yeah, her husband seems hands on daddy too. Saw a picture of them all pushing strollers through the park. Nanny and bodyguards are falling. Okay. If you went high end with a product, it would be to get the toxin-free stuff. I did a primer from the Dollar Tree. It seemed to work out, but I used Primer Queen Helen Cocoa Butter Lotion. If you like glossy lipstick, her gloss bombs are amazing. Yeah, and they're more like lip glosses, I think, than lipsticks. Oh, you said the stick. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I tried the sticks, but I didn't like how soft they were. And I'm like, in the summer, it's going to melt. But I'm one of them people where if I'm iffy about something, like any little thing, I'll be like, nope. And because I was iffy about them to start with, because they were really soft, I'm like, and they're going to melt too. I'm like, nah. I'm one of them people. But then if I like something, you cannot pry it out of my dead cold hands. We're going to, damn it, we're going to take this shade. Yo, this look. This is the 2000s. I'm like, why did they go back to no color? I was annoyed, and I thought for a minute to just like stop this series thing. I am sweating around my nose, but I said, you know what? No, because we said we're gonna do by decades, and so we did the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 1980s, 1990s, and now we're at the 2000s, which means next week we're not going to be in the period makeup looks anymore. I am really sweating. This is creating fallout, and I'm sure this is not even a shimmer shade. This is a matte shade. What am I seeing fallout from? And it's not glitter on my cloth down here because I put that one in the dirty clothes hamper and put a clean one down here. So why are you looking like that? So what we're going to do to cover that up is we're going to go back into, I'm going to take soft light again. And we're going to just put that under here. I am sweating. Ooh, and then my corners of my elbows, like sweat is dripping. That stuff just feels so gross to me. I'm not feeling this eye look. But y'all see what I'm saying about this liner? It makes me look sick a little bit. We're going to use a gray since it ain't no really eye look. You like the greenish lids. Thank you. Compliments my skin tone. Yeah. Some parts of my face has an olive undertone and then some parts have a neutral undertone. But overall, I have like, I'll say a soft golden because golden is usually equated with yellow. And I'm like, I'm not yellow. But what we used this one, excuse me for the go all over the lid, and we put this one like up here. And they don't look green in person. So I don't understand. Yeah, so we use these two shades. But I will say this, the Fenty eyeshadow primer does say Invisipink, so it does have a tint to it. And we did put Groundwork Paint Pot on top of it. And so this does have, it has a color to it. So that might be why it's looking like that also. So I just scooped some out on here. So this is what Groundwork Paint Pot looks like. And so that might be why the color is looking the way it looks. And usually shadows still show up true to color on me. But hearing you say that, I'm thinking maybe sometimes they don't, and I'm just thinking that they do. So we're going to take Midnight Snack. This is from MAC. And we're going to use the MAC 210 brush to put this on. I didn't even put anything under my brows. Y'all, I'm not feeling this look. I do think it's cute. If you like makeup, no makeup looks, like, yeah, you can just slap this on and, you know, super easy. But I said we at least need to do a dark liner because, I mean, give me something. And I did think to do lashes, but I usually don't feel like dealing with lashes. Prescriptives used to match stuff to your skin tone. They had my favorite lipstick. Pretty sure they're still out of business. And sometimes I go for the opposite. Like my favorite lip color is black. And I love, you know, colorful eyeshadow. I like vampy looks, you know, grungy looks. More so soft grunge now that I've been really paying attention to what my pictures look like. I like goth looks. I like unusual color combinations. I just don't like when everything seems to be the same. Like I'm looking on YouTube, a new palette come out. You know, I see 10 thumbnails and they all have the same type of look. I'm just like, I don't want to do that. So at least we have something going on up here. And this is gray. It's called Midnight Snack. And so I really don't even think about like what something's going to look like or like with my undertone or my complexion. I do not often use like bronzes because it does just blend in. But for me, if I was a monochromatic eyeshadow fan, that would be perfect for me. And I did get the bronze palette and then I mix it up and now it's in my Macari store. Because it was just like, okay, all the looks are looking very similar. And so, but I do know some people that do that though. Where they'll stay within a certain color family for eyeshadow because it brings out their eye color. I'm like, who cares? Like, who's really like talking about your Lancome Sauce? What's his name? I'm like, who's really looking at you like, oh? I mean, I understand it though, but I'm just like, you know, like my intro. It's just like, wear what you want and just rock it. But there are people who will just only wear certain colors. You know, chick that did my makeup, she only wears certain colors. And it's usually all within the same color family because she's like, it brings out the color of my eyes. And I'm just like, okay. Because there's so many different color stories and eyeshadow palettes. Why limit yourself to just one color story? You have like 52 variations of Mauvey Rose. Like, why? You tend to a mocha lipstick, but usually wind up mixing a few shades together till it looks right. Yeah. My favorite lipstick is Clinique. I've never tried, I'm sure back in the day I tried Clinique. But since I'm on a budget, my two favorite lipsticks are Revlon and LA Colors. I've heard really good things about Revlon stuff. I've heard really good things about LA Colors. I used to, I am sweating. Like this isn't glow right here. This is sweat. Sweat? Working from home since COVID, so not using anything much anymore. Just put on makeup just to put it on. Like if you have it, use it. Excuse me. One of my creative looks, y'all. We were here for like 2 hours probably, and they were like, "How long are you gonna keep it on?" I said, "For about 20 minutes after the live is over." And so some people are like, "Okay, wow, like you're doing all of that. Like, are you going anywhere?" Nope. I'm going to the kitchen, fix me something to eat, and then find a movie to watch while I'm eating. I just really enjoy playing in makeup. Like I really do. Oh, new people too. Um, I have a playlist called Troll Play. And because our channel is the Crazy Troll Nation. Troll Play looks are just creative makeup looks. And so even if we do an eye look like this, it's going to be something on the face. Some color on the face, some type of paint on the face, some type of design or something. And so do check that out because I do think it's interesting. And I do all of them as live streams unless I'm down at the space because we can't record inside the space. But those are the fun looks. And I really, really enjoy it. Just playing around with makeup, trying new things. So this is the Hella Thick mascara. These lashes are shorter than that one. Do primers help with the sweat? Yes and no. And I did forget to spray my face with the Scandinavia makeup finishing spray. What I noticed specifically with the Scandinavia spray, which is a finishing spray, after you do everything, and usually after I do my complexion products and powder down and all of that, I'll put it on, but I forgot, and they're sitting here looking at me like, girl, hey, remember me? And I'm like, oh, no, I forgot you. What I noticed about the Scandinavia spray is sometimes at the space, like it gets really warm in there sometimes. And this one time, like I was sweating and I felt sweat like from here, like running down into this line right here. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And so I went into the bath. I went to the bathroom to look in the mirror because my face just felt like a sweaty mess, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And thankfully it's dim in there, so I'm like, I don't know what people are seeing, but I'm feeling like I'm a grease ball. And then I felt sweat rolling, so I went into the bathroom, right, and I took a piece of paper towel and I blotted my face. Y'all, my makeup looked perfect like when I first applied it, and I'm like, damn. So I don't know if it was the primer. But I don't know what that is. Is that a snail? I don't know. I think we have I'm just trying to view. You are so ignorant. All right, let's just put your ass on a timeout because I don't know what you're doing. Okay. All right. Right now you're into coral and melon shades for Spring Apricot Fantasy, Revlon, and Electric Melon, also Revlon. Who's that person? That was funny. I forgot what I was saying. So this is almost it, y'all. So we're going to take off some of the lip oil and do the lip, and we'll be done. Thank you for bearing with me through my impulse purchase and looking at those gems. Oh, the Scandinavia spray. So that's not they do have a priming spray also. I will say, the Scandinavia primer spray and the Mayron barrier spray. This is the Mayron one. They both, in the Mayron barrier spray, you can spray before you do makeup as a primer, and you can spray afterwards, and it does seal shit in. But with the barrier spray from Mayron, sometimes, maybe like 7-8 hours later, my skin will look dry. Like if I smile, it's like I don't even have lines over here, but it'll just look like my skin is really dry. So it does lock stuff in, but your skin still needs to breathe at some point. But I will pat down with like just a paper towel or a napkin, and my makeup looks as good as when I first did it. Even if I feel sweat dripping, I just pat it off and my makeup still looks perfect. And so I don't know if that's a primer thing underneath makeup, or if that is the Scandinavia makeup finishing spray. And a finishing spray is different than a setting spray. But just regular primer, I'm going to say no, and I'll tell you why. Because there's some times when I'm sitting here doing a look, and like how you can see how this is glowy. Sometimes I'll go like this to dab it, and it'll pull off the makeup. And I'm like, okay, it just took off everything. And it does tend to be noticeable because it'll be like a lighter spot. So I'll say no about the primer. If I'm sweating profusely, ain't nothing going to help that. Ain't nothing going to help that. But I have noticed, oh, thank you, Rainy. I have noticed with the Scandinavia and the Mayround one too, for the most part, this brush does not have any shadow on it. I'm not liking this line right here, so we're just going back and forth. I was going to say forth, ebonics, back and forth to just blend out that line. So for me, it works, and different things work different for different people. Because there are things that say, oh, this spray will help control your sweat. I'm like, I don't know about that, because sweat is something internal with you that's coming out. You know what I mean? And so how are you going to stop whatever biological function or whatever's happening? You know what I mean? So when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, And so, but as I said, though, that Scandinavia spray, I felt sweat rolling. And I'm like, I probably look like a beast. I went in the bathroom and I was like, oh my God. Like this whole section was just like, I was like, oh, this is horrible. I patted down, my makeup looked perfect. I was just like, damn. I was like, okay. Because it was looking really just like, girl, what the hell? I patted it down, it was cool. So I kind of want to use, we're going to do this on one side. This is Lip Glazer in Marrakesh. This is the lip pencil in Grayish. And I did use this not too long ago, but I don't remember what it looked like. She needs to see a dermatologist for skin issues. Hey, Julie. Who needs to see a dermatologist for? Oh, did I miss something? Oh, you're in a coral mountain. Who needs to see a dermatologist? And for what skin issues? I think I'm missing something. Oh, the girl with the sweat. Like me? Because I'm sweating right now. Like, there is a disorder, I forget what it's called, where they just sweat profusely. And usually it's like their underarms or something like that. And I forget what it is. I want to say Botox shots. Botox does a lot of stuff. But it's some type of shot that they get. And, you know, they put they have different injection points. And then as time goes on, meaning like months and months and months, you'll start to sweat less because of the treatment. But I forget what that's called. But I do sweat easy. I don't have whatever that element is. My body just does not tolerate heat well. Like, I get overheated very quickly. And I'll get lightheaded, passed out when I was in Arizona from the heat. So this is the Grange look. The girl that asked about the... Well, it might not even be a dermatology issue, though. Like, we didn't go that deep into why she asked that. And some people will swear by, yeah, primers will, like, lock your face in. Because different things work different for different people. Yeah, but I didn't take her comment as saying she had an issue with sweating. Or like it was diagnosable or anything. Oh, so I know. I appreciate it. Because there are products that will say that. And I'm like, really though? Like, you can't stop somebody from sweating unless you get, you know, one of them procedures. And everybody sweats. Maybe except if you live in Alaska. So this is Marrakesh. Or one of them other countries that stays cold. We're going to put this on Was I going to fill in as well? No. And this is Accolade. This is described as Golden Sheen. I like this with Grage. This is one of those funky colors, that lip liner. I saw it online and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I swatched it in store. I was like, But then the more I would look at it, because I'm walking around looking at other stuff, and I would look at it on my hand every now and I'm like, you know what? That is a different type of color. I should have filled in down here. My top lip. But I should say my lip liner, my lip line has color to it. I do like that. I'm saying I just assumed you needed a fit on while you were sitting in front of your hotline. Nobody mentioned anything requiring medical attention. Yeah, and I do have my remote here, and I did plug it in, but sometimes, depends on whatever's doing that day. Sometimes it'll make this eye start to water from the fan, the air blowing this way, and then other times it doesn't. So I don't know. Sometimes it makes this eye start to water, and sometimes it doesn't. And I didn't want to take that chance today, so I didn't turn the fan on. This is me going over the lip liner just to blend it in since I didn't fill in my lips. Actually, I like it with both of these. I like it with both of these. We're going to go over this side with Marrakesh only because I think it'll be easier to darken this side than to lighten this side with this. That's okay. And we do this here where we do try to help each other out, or somebody asks a question. And I do like when y'all talk to each other too. Because we're a friendly bunch here. And sometimes it does happen where this is so slick from that lip glass air. It's not even going over there. This is just like gliding over the lip glass air. Like, this is not working. Okay, I just gotta keep doing it. Yeah, we do try to help each other out here. One time somebody commented something and it was like very detailed, and the person was like, that's not even what I meant. And I was trying not to laugh because, I mean, some of us, we're just very helpful. And yeah, it was way off of what the person like meant. But it was coming from a good place. I hear that you're keeping, I like that you're keeping all the tones muted. Because they're doing the 2000s look, and either it was a no makeup look or it was a pale blue eyeshadow look. And I'm just like, yeah, so that's why we're doing pale. Because usually I don't do pale. Unless it's for a certain type of look. But if it was just for me, it did go down here, but up here it won't. It is so slippery up here. We're going to leave it. I think that's the best it's going to get. Okay. I know some folks don't read up the previous posts. Hello, not serious. And I try to keep up with them. And so I'll stop like now and, just scroll up. Because sometimes I'm like, what are so-and-so talking about? And I'm like, oh. Or they might misunderstand it. Because sometimes I'll read something and I'm like, what? Like when Janessa said the gloss bomb sticks, and I'm like, gloss bombs is a gloss, but then she did put lipstick sticks, and so it is a lipstick, but it looks like a gloss. And so that's just an example of like even I misunderstand sometimes, or I'll slow down and be like, wait, let me read that again, type of thing. So it happens. We misunderstand people or they misunderstand us, and yeah, it's not that serious. It's just life because we do try to be helpful. So this is the 2000s look. And honestly, you couldn't even see the eyeliner. It was really just basic, no makeup. And I'm like, why would you even want to put anything on if you don't want to have anything on? Like, for that, just put on foundation and powder down and just leave it like that. Like, why do all of this and it don't look like anything? But, excuse me, thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to the replay crew. Thank you for the usual crew this year. I do appreciate it. I got to remember to text Grace about that. Because I know she doesn't have an issue with fragrance because she does perfume content. And usually I'll put like a sneeze emoji when I comment on her perfume stuff. But so we're going to go. So this is the 2000s period makeup look. I do like the cheek situation, which I always do, and we only used this one thing, and we used all three of them. But this is the 2000s minus the liner, because you couldn't even really see that liner, so it was just like a basic face. So without the liner, this is the 2000s makeup look, the general 2000s makeup look. They're not there. A little bit of glow. Yeah, so that's that. So we're going to go, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the new people that came in. The new makeup look is very in for spring and summer. You know what? I just wear whatever, whenever. And I don't even do seasonal looks unless it's for a purpose. Like if it's a collab or something like that. But yeah, I just wear whatever all year round. And that's what us crazy trolls do here at the Crazy Troll Nation. We just wear whatever we want to, whenever we want to. And we rock it with confidence. And I hear people say something like, oh, that'd be a pretty palette for spring. Okay, so you're going to not use this palette for 6 months because you're going to wait for spring. Huh? No boo boo kitty troll child. I'm gonna wear my stuff. Love the look. Thank you, Julie. I am actually going to not cook because I had made it before, and then I put it into 8-ounce freezer containers. I took out chili, so I'm gonna make chili. Well, not make it. I'm gonna heat that up. Put some rice in a rice cooker. If y'all haven't heard, and if y'all like rice, Par Excellence. I get it from BJ's. I'm sure other places have it. It's a Spanish rice, and so it's already seasoned. Y'all, that rice is so good. Thank you. And so I'm gonna eat that, and then later that'll be my lunch. I'm nocturnal. I just got up at like 6:30. So I had breakfast. So that'll be lunch, and somewhere around like 2 or 3 in the morning, I'll have a salad. My cucumber, tomato, onion salad with the seeds in it that I talked about earlier, and dump a protein in it and put cheese in it. And so that'll be my dinner at like 2 or 3 in the morning. Yeah. And my chili is spicy. I like spicy. So we are going to go. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you for Replay Crew. Thank you for those who came later in the live that circled back. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love chatting. That's why I love live streams. I just love chatting with you all, especially new folks. It's like, oh, who are you? What's up? How you doing? But yeah, I really just love that. So thank you for being here to keep me company and for chit-chatting with me. And we'll be back here. We're going to do lives next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday, I have an appointment, so no live stream. And then Friday starts the conference. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, next week we'll have lives. And in between, we'll have a video go up on Monday, a video go up on Friday. And so, but do click the notification bell. Consider joining the membership. Click join. It will not automatically join you. It'll show you the perks. And then if the perks appeal to you, then you join. $2.99 a month, and you can cancel anytime. My favorite perk is members get to make a request. If you want me to do a certain look, if you look at my Troll Play playlist, at least half of those are member requests. And so it's like just creative makeup looks, different stuff. And I really just enjoy that. That's my favorite perk for them. Thank you, Janesta. She said, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out. Yeah, so we're going to go for now, but you'll see me back here next week. Thank you again to all the new folks chatting with me. I really do appreciate it because I just enjoy talking to new people. And y'all were such a joy. Yeah, I just love live streams. I love just hanging out with y'all. So thank you for keeping me company. Wherever you are in the world, have a good day, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good night. And we'll be back next week. But don't forget to still check out my videos, particularly the Troll Play playlist, because that's the fun stuff. That's the funner stuff. This is just everyday stuff. But she cute. That's because I'm cute. I make the makeup. The makeup don't make me. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go, y'all. So as always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon. Bye.